Thank you, Madam President. You know, as everyone was cleaning their glasses, you know, knocking on the glasses, and somebody said, kiss, kiss. That is a Michigan thing. You do that anywhere else in the country, they don't know what it's all about. Just going to tell you. As you all know, President Mary Ellen Brock has introduced the 7 grand initiatives this administration. And one of those, whatever it is, initiatives, I just had a really big hunk of chocolate something up here, sorry, is the $1 Million Club. The goal is for 1,000 club women or clubs to donate $1,000 to the capital campaign during the 2018-2020 administration. If you would like to do one of those, make one of those donations, all you have to do is put in your memo line, $1 Million Club, and you will receive something very special. It is a beautiful bedazzled M pin. And then your name will go in a book at headquarters. The M stands for $1 Million, not Mary Ellen. I told her I was going to say that. She told me not to. But she's not the boss of me. She's not here. So don't tell her. What happens in Michigan stays in Michigan. It's M for Michigan. So, on behalf of President Mary Ellen Brock, I am very proud to present a $1 Million Club pin to Christina Burns. And to Julia Robbins. Thank you both for your generosity. So, here we are. I hope you went to the bathroom before I stood up. I did. We talk about the benefits of belonging and about the colic for club women. But being together and learning from each other, sharing and networking, that is the real benefit of belonging. The sisterhood that we talk about that is GFWC. Because behind every successful woman should be a tribe of women who have her back. Yeah. It's our duty to each other and to those Federation sisters who made sure that there would be a Federation for us, that we do that. We have to support each other, fight for each other, and most of all, be kind to each other. The words of the Colic for Club Women are said at the end of every meeting and every gathering. When serving as state president, I decided to change things a little bit because I like change. Yeah. We said the Colic at the beginning of every meeting to remind everyone of why we were gathered together. Try it sometime. It just changes things just a little bit. So what is your dream for GFWC? For your region, for your state, for your district, or for your club? I dream of more members and a Kathy in every state. I dream of difficulties trying to find meeting spaces large enough to host all of our members that want to attend. This is your 124th convention. That is amazing. But are you celebrating unity and diversity? And what is your dream for GFWC and GFWC of Michigan? The General Federation of Women's Clubs, GFWC. What do those words or letters mean to you? To some, it means gathering friends with causes. How many times have you been touched or moved by a speaker and motivated to do more, inspired to get involved because you're with like-minded women who want to make a change for the good in their community or surroundings? GFWC. Great fun while creating. Getting together as a group to paint a house, to put together little bags to go to the airport, building a swing set, planting a pinwheel garden, or supporting Shot at Life, making sure that every child gets the immunization needed to become a vital and productive citizen. Feeding the hungry. We can accomplish so much more together than we can apart. Belonging to GFWC allows us to do so many great things together. GFWC. Gorgeous females working and collaborating. Many years ago, as a new member of the Mount Airy Junior Women's Club, and yes, I live in Mount Airy, North Carolina, otherwise known as Mayberry. It's true. From Detroit to Mayberry, who would have ever thought? We were invited to listen to our local speaker, our invited speaker, a local businessman, talked about recycling, and that neither our city or our county had any plans for recycling. This was a long time ago. This was in the early 80s. He urged us to get involved and to talk to the city council members and see if there was anything we could do to push them along to do monthly R days for recycling. We made calls, we talked to the others in the community, and we were encouraged to attend a city council meeting. So we gathered together, 30 strong, and sat at the next scheduled city council meeting together. The mayor, bless his heart, older gentleman, asked why he was so lucky to be graced with our attendance, and said we sure did look pretty. Our club president stood up and explained that we were interested in helping get recycling days started on a regular basis. We explained our concerns, and again, it was around 1985. And, you know, recycling wasn't like it is now. The mayor and the councilmen all listened and smiled and nodded and smiled some more, and then the mayor said we sure were a pretty group. And that we really shouldn't worry about ourselves about such matters. We were way too pretty to think about that stuff. Yeah. So luckily, the local newspaper woman was there. And so were our daughters and our sons and our children, because, you know, it was a Monday night and we had to take them along with us. Long story short, our days were held the first Saturday of each month at the local landfill. The local businessman, the Girl Scouts, the Boy Scouts, our members, our husbands, anybody that we could grab, and the media and the newspaper woman were there each and every month until the city council voted to take over the monthly activity. So many other communities now has the blue recycling curbs outside that are picked up weekly. And, you know, I'd like to think that our speaking out and actions had a small part to play in that. I didn't make it happen. Our club members didn't make it happen. It was all of us working together with the people in our community that made that happen. Because together we can do so much. So GFWC, what does it mean to you? The best one I heard was when we were on a little cruise going through the Panama Canal. It was a GFWC cruise, and we were in the elevator, and we all had on our GFWC t-shirts and hats and sparkly badges and everything, and this unfortunate gentleman got up and said, GFWC, is that the Gaming, Fishing, and Wildlife? Sort of, but not really. So, imagine 12 women jumping on this poor man. He couldn't wait to get off. But really, how many times have you been asked? How many times have you heard it said by a speaker? What does that mean? I've never heard of you before. And why did you join your club? Did someone ask you? Did someone inspire you? Did someone guide you through those first meetings? And what's stopping you from inviting others to stand by your side and volunteer with you? GFWC. I have a new best friend in this room. Her name is Shelly.
Isn't she awesome?
She is amazing.
Yes.
GFWC, good friends with chocolate. Because sometimes GFWC does stand for social gatherings, and why shouldn't it? Some business people have a golf course to network, so why shouldn't we use what we have? Social gatherings with a purpose are not only good icebreakers, but might help someone spread the word about volunteering and the work that we do. Some of my best friends, advisors, and supporters are all club women. So use your powers and addictions to chocolate or wine or whatever it is to network like crazy. Because men and women do network a little bit differently. Use your time in the carpool line, at the office, while getting your hair cut, or anywhere you go to invite people to your club. Tell them why they need to be involved and how it will benefit your community. Help them become leaders and mentor them. Good leaders must communicate, have passion, commitment, stay positive, be innovative, and allow collaboration. But you also have to be able to follow, share, and teach each other. You have to train your replacement. You have to share what you know and sincerely hope that the leader that follows you excels. You might not want her to do way better than you, but a little bit better would be great. I'm just kidding. Where would you be if you hadn't attended that first meeting? Where would you be if you hadn't said yes? We're all busy and we all have the same 24 hours a day. We have to prioritize what is worthy of our time and what will leave our communities a better place to live in after we're gone. I'm not GFWC, but as immediate past president Sheila Shea would say, we are GFWC. She's from Boston, I can't do it. So why are you here? Why are you at this meeting? Is it here to make a difference? And who's here with you? While the elevator speech that we talk about and attack men over is great to have, and we practice it, it's very important, but so is the standing in line at the bank speech, the volunteering in public schools speech, and what about sitting in a restaurant speech? Are you wearing your club shirt in public? Are you wearing your GFWC pin in public? Are you wearing your name tag out in public? Business people do it all the time. Volunteering is our business. Wear your name tag. It's what GFWC does best, helping others, and in return we help ourselves. If we only had $1 for every time we were asked, what is GFWC? Or $5 every time the response after you explain what GFWC is, you hear them say, oh, my mother was a club woman. Oh, my grandmother was a club woman. So then you just push them up against the wall and say, wow, you're a legacy. Would you like to join? Because we do have a legacy club, by the way. You should visit our club. You should see how things have changed since your mother was a member or your grandmother was a member. We don't do things the same way that they did 50 years ago. While we want to embrace our past and support our history, we also want to show how far we've come. While we're embracing social media, we're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, we continue to strive and to touch and to know the great common human heart of us all. What comes next? O Lord God, let us forget not to be kind. Invite, welcome, and embrace the diversity of ideas, the diversity of knowledge, and the diversity of people from all walks of life. GFWC, the General Federation of Women's Clubs. We are generous, giving, graceful, gutsy, good, fearless, faithful, fair, fierce, forceful but friendly. We're warm, wonderful, worldly, warriors and welcoming. We're certain, caring, comforting, credible, courageous, but we're so much more. And just like with social media, advertising, marketing, networking, whatever you want to call it, we have to share. Share the information, share our passion, share our causes. GFWC has offered me so many leadership opportunities. Are you taking advantage of what GFWC is offering you? Today you announced your leads candidate, and she's going to Texas, and congratulations. She's going to have a great time. Yes. She's going to learn so much, but I love what you do and have your leads candidate go around to your district meetings. That's important. Share what you learn and share it as many times as possible. Will everyone who has been through the GFWC Leads program stand up? There you go. Look at these ladies. Congratulations. I will share a quote that I read on Facebook, because I do spend a little bit of time on Facebook. Not a lot, but a little bit. The biggest concern for any organization should be when their most passionate people become quiet. So make some noise. Be a good friend with chocolate. Share the real meaning of GFWC. I hope you're planning on attending the GFWC annual convention in Texas, June 29th through July 1st. The theme is Bridge Our Differences and Broaden Our Horizons. You can register still online until June 1st and check out the tour options. I understand there is zip lining. Or you can go to Waco, Texas and shop at the Magnolia store. The region banquets are on Sunday, and while you won't be at one of the better region banquet meetings, I know that the Great Lakes has a pretty good group of people there too. Sorry, they're friends of mine too. Actually, the region luncheons are on Sunday the 30th. Don't forget to sign up for that. Thank you for making a commitment to be here and sharing the experience of GFWC Michigan Convention with each other. Thank you sincerely for your dedication and passion, and for living the volunteer spirit each and every day. Thank you.
Seated, but we have to have Wendy stand up here for a minute or two. You have to understand, if anybody can drop hints, I've discovered she can. Oh, I have seen so many of those lovely jackets. Well, Mary, how did you get that GFWC on that jacket? Oh, look at those wonderful jackets. Well, guess what, Wendy? Mary made this jacket just for you.
They're wonderful. They're pretty.
Oh, look at that. And Mary, thank you.
Yeah, that's very good.
Okay, no more hints. You're done. Okay. Okay, now how was the cheesecake, ladies?